What's up, Virgo? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So guys, this is going to be your September monthly reading. It will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So let's see what's going on. But I hope that you guys are having an incredible birthday season, that you're really enjoying it, you're being safe about it, but still having a shitload of fun. So let's see what's going on, guys. Now this is general, like I said, so whatever comes out, comes out. Could be love, could be finance, career, things like that. But it will not resonate with 100% of people. I say it all the time, guys, that when I do these readings, I really meditate and intend for the readings to reach people who really, really need it. So if it doesn't resonate, try back another month, okay? What's going on with the sign of Virgo? September 2018. Now guys, I also, in the community section of my YouTube, I posted a poll for you guys to see which reading you want as a bonus for your birthday month. And the top 2 chosen are the ones that I will do, okay? Alright, so this should be nice and ready. If anyone's interested in the deck I'm about to use, it's Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. Alright, y'all, so let's talk about this. The energy that we have, excellent. 10 of Wands in reverse. A huge burden that you're relieving, something that you really just needed to get off your shoulders. And we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So you or somebody else could have been acting very, very recklessly and feeling like, you know, with the Palace of Coins in the reverse here, that you may have been involved in something where you just didn't feel at home anymore. You just didn't feel like you belonged, whether it was a job or maybe a circle of friends, maybe with your own family. You know, they can be the hardest on us. And we have the Queen of Coins in the reverse. This is something that you guys have tried and have tried and have tried, but you just didn't get the outcome that you wanted, all right, with a person, with a job. So you're kind of in a place where it's like, you know what, I can't handle this anymore, all right? Now, everything that I pull here, guys, the energies could be yours or vice versa. It could be someone else that you're dealing with, okay? Now, the first card we have for your past, the Strength card in the reverse. A sense of debilitation that you could have felt in a situation. And this also could have been you really fighting or standing your ground with something that wasn't good for you, that wasn't meant to be in your life, all right? But with the 7 of Wands in the reverse, you give up on this. Maybe you're debilitated by the fact that you have to give up on something, but you're definitely walking away, all right? And you have the Justice card. So whatever this was, it was something karmic that you really just had to get out of. For some of you, maybe it was a third-party situation within love. For others of you, this could have been, again, a group that you fall out of, a job that you leave. When you see the 3 of Cups in reverse, this could be kind of like secluding yourself from something. For some of you, it could have been a depression that, you know, this got you into. For others, it could have been a lover that you were dealing with, okay? And I see the Knight of Wands here, so it could have been a fire sign for some of you, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, where there was some sort of betrayal, and it could have been difficult because with the Palace of Wands here, there's this sense that you were kind of immersed in this atmosphere, okay? The next card is the King of Cups in the reverse for your past. Could have been lying, cheating, promiscuity, that sort of thing. Or somebody who's in a position of power, but they're really just emotionally inept at that time. You know, they're just not able to lead, and they're not thinking clearly. We have the Emperor in the reverse, so this could have been someone that was just straight up fake and dishonest. In some cases, Virgo, it could have been you, because this is the card for Aries and Virgo, okay? So just playing both sides here, so let's see what's going on. And we have the Tower card in the reverse. So despite who is dishonest, despite who could have been cheating or lying or just unstable, you're really just trying to avoid any sort of disasters, any sort of catastrophes that could come in with this Tower card in the reverse. Okay, but you know with the Three of Coins in the reverse that something is just not working. So the last card for your past is the Ace of Swords. So what this means is there's a new start that you're having, but you are cutting out something that's very detrimental. So let's see what's up here. Three of Swords. You have to cut something out of your life, and it's something that could break your heart or be disappointing to you or someone involved with you. Alright, and you have the Four of Cups. Either you're waiting on an offer that doesn't come in, or somebody makes you some sort of offer and you look at it and you're like, no, I'm okay. Alright, and you have the Palace of Swords in the reverse. So whatever this is, whatever side of the spectrum that you're falling on here, it's a situation where you can't think clearly. Whether this is a job, a person, a group of friends, you don't want to be around people or a situation that robs you of your ability to make, you know, intellectual decisions. And that's what this could have been. Something was really messing with y'all. In the present moment, the first card that you guys have, Six of Swords in the reverse. So moving away from something that is very difficult for you. But you still feel like it was a waste of time and effort. So you guys, I really feel like you're shaking it off. You have the Death card in the reverse, so it's something that you're not over. Okay, something that maybe you're not willing to part ways with just yet. Now you have the King of Swords here. Could have been a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or this could just be your attitude towards it. Like, no, I have to protect myself. This is detrimental to me. I don't want to be part of it. Now, at the center of all of this, the next card for your present moment, we have the Sun card. So this is the center of the entire spread. So this is either something that comes to light or something bright and abundant that comes into your life that really changes it for the better. Why is the Sun card here? We have the Four of Coins in the reverse, which is a card about being guarded. I'm sorry, no, this isn't the Four of Coins. I lied to you guys. This is the Six of Coins in the reverse. See, Roman numerals, learning something new every day. Now, with the Six of Coins in the reverse, there's something here that was imbalanced, but something that feels good. You have the Lover's card. This could be a literal lover, somebody that you're very close to, you want to be intimate with, you want to love on. All right? But I feel that with this love situation, someone may be putting in more work than the other. Okay, or it just could be something that just feels imbalanced where, you know, when you're kind of laying next to someone and it's like, am I meant to be here? And I'm meant to be with you. What should I be doing with my life? So it could be that sort of thing. But there is this passionate new start and all of it. You guys could just be kind of questioning it. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This doesn't always have to be a bad card. This could just be something that comes into our life that is very unexpected. Say you expected to make a left at the end of the road, but you know, there's some sort of detour. You have to make a right now, and you have to see where it leads you. So let's see why this is here. Because in some cases, it could be something that does work against you. All right, we have the Nine of Cups, which is a card of happiness, fulfillment. And we have the King of Wands. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. This is going to be someone very powerful, someone very passionate among you. And we have the Nine of Coins in the reverse, so it could be a reconciliation for some of you with a fire energy. But there's something here about your union with this person where at first getting into it, there's a lot of illusions. You're really thinking, you know, you have the Seven of Cups and the Magician in the reverse. So whether you're questioning them or they're questioning you, there's this sense of, are you for real this time? Are you out to get me? Are you manipulating me? Is this going to work? Okay, but there is a reconciliation that I see from the past where you guys are very prideful about this. You're very excited about it. Your heart feels good with it. But something kind of had to hit the fan for this to happen, or it was just something unexpected. So an unexpected good detour in this sense, okay? Moving forward into the future, first card that you guys have is the Four of Wands. All right, so a sense of stability, a sense of you building a solid foundation. This could be social events like engagement parties, weddings, things like that. Or just, again, building that foundation. We have the Seven of Cups. So, again, you guys are building something, and I feel like you keep questioning it, or the person may keep questioning you. And we have the Moon card in the reverse. What this is saying, all right, is that if there's any sort of illusions here, if anyone is shit-talking, if there's something that is not clear, with the moon card in the reverse, everything will come out. If there's any sense of unclarity, you do get that clarity. For some of you, you're moving out of a place where you weren't thinking clearly, or you were around a person or energy where you weren't thinking clearly. Okay, there's a very strong Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy around you. But you guys go for something. You have this very, very strong connection, but with the connection that you're going towards, whether it's towards a person or just you just really being connected with the job that you're at, someone is pissed off about this. Someone's really pissed off about this. All right, Queen of Wands in the reverse, and you have the Five of Wands in the reverse. They're pissed off, they're being dramatic, they're being a diva, and you want no part in it. You're not trying to fight. This person is leaving you lots of messages. This person is calling you. Your phone's off. Your phone's on silent. You're sleeping like a baby through the night. This is not something that you want to go towards, although you might very well feel their energy very strongly still. Maybe for some of you, you're going towards a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, if this has to do with love. Okay, or getting a lot of assistance from one. Because I see an offer here where you guys are very emotionally in tune. 10 of Pentacles. If this is work, you're going to have a bomb job. You're going to be making more money than you did in the past. This is a relationship. Somebody's really going to make you feel like you're on top of the world. Maybe they could be wealthy as well. Okay, or you guys can build that wealth together. But you're going to be very happy about this. You're going to want to build this. But I feel like you guys are going to have temptations from the past. Three of Cups in the reverse, but with the Fool card in the reverse, you know better at this point. Okay. The next card that you guys have is the Five of Cups in the reverse. If there's any sense of loss, sadness, being left out in the cold, or just worrying about things that you had to let go of, this is you guys getting over it. You have the Three of Cups in the reverse, so possibly getting past the third party situation or getting past something that you had to remove yourself from and releasing that burden. Okay, so you completely lose faith in something and you're very, cut off towards it because your soul isn't, your soul isn't resonating with what this is. And you have the Ten of Cups, so something does come into your life to pull you out of a dark place, I feel. Okay, now you have the Two of Swords, so despite you guys knowing for sure that there's something that makes you feel good and that there's something detrimental in your life that you have to deal with, there's still this sense of indecision. Page of Swords. Let's get one more card here. Palace of Cups. A new start. Ace of Cups. You're very emotionally fulfilled by this. For some of you, there's either a person, a place, something here that you think about it a lot, but you know that shit is hectic when you're there. For some of you, it could specifically be an air sign, okay? For others of you, you could be, talking very directly to what you're moving, or who you're moving away from, who you could be moving towards, okay? Same thing if it's in regards to a job. But speaking in a very clear way with this Page of Swords. And with the Palace of Cups, there's an environment being offered to you that is very stable, where you can kind of just kick your feet up and relax and be a bit vulnerable. And it's a beautiful thing to be vulnerable. We don't allow ourselves to be vulnerable anymore. Everyone's always looking to be the meanest person, okay, or the most heartless person. But in this case, guys, there's two things to choose from. And I'll show you the two environments here. You have the Palace of Swords in the reverse, and you have the Queen of Cups. I know that for a lot of you, this could be like a new concept if you haven't had this deck before, but when you see the Palace, it's kind of encumbering the entire, how do I want to say it, energies of a sign, but in a positive way, especially when it's upright. For, let's say, the Palace of Coins, which would be earth signs, which is you guys. That's a sense of being somewhere where people are really supporting other people. People are not afraid of hard work. People are very interested in financial stability and just being there for the people they love, making those meals from scratch, just that really homey feeling. So with the Palace of Cups, think of all the good quality that you would get from water. Okay, tranquility, being able to be vulnerable, transparent, and calm. As opposed to the Palace of Swords in the reverse, where upright, yeah, you're being challenged. There's a lot of critical thinking going on. People are pushing each other to do better. People are thinking very intelligently. Okay? But this is in the reverse. So think of like the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Usually something that's very smart, or someone that moves in a very intelligent way. But now they're reckless. Now there's fighting. Now there's arguing. Now there's conflict. So which one do you want, Virgo? I don't know why this card is even here. Why is this even a choice? Alright? I was talking to a friend of mine recently, and you guys know I'm always doing tons of personal readings, and I was noticing for a while that a lot of the readings that I was doing, it was Virgos really self-sabotaging. Whether they were like in a very good relationship and just fucking up and cheating and just doing dumb shit, or if they were in something shitty, like a job or maybe a relationship, but they kept kind of giving the person other chances, and, you know, it was just a cycle repeating itself. So I really feel like the energies with you guys have been lighter, especially with the personal readings I have been doing. But there is that choice. The universe is not going to take care of y'all until you show it. I have learned. And that's how the universe functions. When we go through something that is very, you know, tense, that really tries us, when we come out of that and we're going towards something that could be very good, the universe will always do that. It'll give you a whiff of the smell of a person, or they'll just make, you know, someone from the past hit you up on some hey stranger shit. And you get tempted. And it's like, what do I want? And guess what? If you decide to dance with the devil again, then you can't be upset that things don't always go your way. Okay? So life is what we make it, but we have to show that we've learned our lessons. Alright, now I'm going to pull an oracle card for you guys. Oracle of Visions by Cyril Marchetti. Okay? But yeah, you guys have to be smart with these decisions. And I've told you guys in the past, you know, I've been in really tough situations in the past, especially with love, with friends, and all of that. And these are things that have, you know, thrown me off course for years. Okay? And now, when anything similar to a person or to a situation that made me suffer comes into my life, oh, I smell it from miles away. Ever since I've gone through really heavy shit, you know, not saying that I'm not susceptible to going through it in the future, but if it's up to me, it's not happening. Even if it hurts me, I don't take shit from people. If someone's going to be foul, they need to do it on their own, okay? Ain't nobody got time for that, guys. Be smart. Don't let a person play you over and over and over again. Or, you know, that boss tell you, yeah, you're up for the promotion. And it's like, look, dude, you've been saying that for like 3 years. So am I going to get it or what? Life is what we make it. Whatever you accept is what will continue. What is going to pop out for y'all? Alright, you guys got 2 cards. Oh, and this is beautiful too. We'll look at your energy as well, because I'm not going to ignore the artistry on that card. Oh, you guys got 3 cards. Okay. Alright, guys. This is going to be some tea time, and let me just make a note to myself. Alright, guys. Sorry, I have like these amazing ideas that come up through readings, and I'm just like, let me write that down so I can implement that in the future. Alright, so for anyone into numerology, we're dealing with the numbers 35, 32, and 18. We also have the energy here, number 50, and that's what I'm going to start with. Okay? So I'm just going to skim through all of this. I'm not going to read them fully, guys, just because you got so many cards, but we'll put it together. Curiosity, comparison, dissatisfaction. One of the most tragic things I know about human nature is that all of us tend to put off living. We are all dreaming of some magical rose garden over the horizon instead of enjoying the roses that are blooming outside our window today. Okay, we are driven at first by curiosity and then by dissatisfaction. to consider alternatives to our present circumstances. The grass appears to be greener on the other side of the fence, or so we believe. And so it is with this visual take on the tale of the Little Mermaid. The glass sphere provides her with a means of briefly experiencing another world. And much like a vacation away from home or brief foray into a different lifestyle, the experience can prove to be intoxicating. It may turn out to be something that leaves us as discontent, or it may provide the impetus, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, to move on and make such changes permanent. Guys, we just spoke about this. Alright, so you have something that's perfectly good right there. But then you have something that looks shiny out the window. And it's like, well, should I open the window and let a breeze in? Hell no. Put the AC on, guys. Put the AC on. Don't let them fuck you over. Alright, now cards. Number 35. Let's talk about it. Solitude, loneliness, isolation. Only in quiet waters do things mirror themselves undistorted. Only in quiet minds is adequate perception of the world. We all need some me time. The family, the job, the groceries, the world. They can all wait. During these few precious moments of escape, they do not exist. I am alone. My only companions are my thoughts. You guys have to take a step back if you feel that confused. And really ask yourself, do I want to go back to this chaos? Or do I want to deal with and fix what I have right in front of me? Okay. Nowadays, people get upset with a partner or with their job, and right away, you know, you're looking for a new one, or you're looking for a new partner, you're on Tinder, you're doing all this, you know, shallow shit. Nothing will ever work if the first thing you want to do is run. There's never going to be a relationship, whether it's romantic with a, you know, family member, with a friend, that is going to just be fluid, that is just going to work and be natural. No. The value, how do I say this? How do I want to word this? I'll go back to something that I said not too long ago. I was upset with somebody because I told them the truth about how I feel about them. And this is not a person that gets confronted a lot, but I don't give a fuck. I will always tell people the truth. I'm sorry I'm cursing, guys. I'm just really passionate about this right now. But I told them a hard truth. I said, look, you have so much to say, but you're throwing rocks in a glass house. And I told them everything about them that I was not, you know, agreeing with. And this person got so upset, and they just stopped talking to me for weeks. And this was someone that I was very, very close to, that we spoke for, you know, texting back and forth every day. And what I said was, I'm really upset that we couldn't have this confrontation and still be good. I want people around me that I can tell them when they're fucking up, that they can tell me when I'm fucking up, and we'll be good. I need real ass friends. I need real ass people. I need you to tell me when I'm going too far, and vice versa. And if you can't, you're not strong enough for me. So that's what this is really saying here, guys. Alright, so let's look at number 32 here. Memories, lesson learned, choices made. Memory is a diary that we all carry about with us. A woman closes her eyes as she contemplates treasured memories from the past. She releases to the world all the details of her thoughts and feelings, successes and failures, good times and bad. Remember moments flying about her as pages from a diary swirl like falling leaves. From an open locket, a golden light streams with images of love, lost but not forgotten. Embracing a favorite doll that remains with her still, she relives all that has been. This card captures tender moments and childhood joys. Okay, so this is beautiful because it's that sense of being mature enough to look at the past and say, look, I've had good times here. This felt good or it didn't feel good. You know, I remember everything that it went through. But having that time of solitude so that you can realize what's the best for me. Do I kind of want to go back, go into hermit mode, you know, be that Virgo hermit and, you know, revert back to something that isn't reality anymore? Or am I just going to take, you know, those memories and say, okay, I experienced that, I went through that, I felt that. Now, what's, you know, what else can I do? Where can I move forward to at this point? Last card, number 18, guys. And then we'll see how this all, you know, combines. nurturing, taking care of others. This card may represent the nurturing nature of a mother embracing her child, a teacher guiding his student, or a master training his apprentice. Each balances the desire to protect and provide direction to those under his or her care, with the need to also allow room for personal growth. Okay, so this is all about nurturing what it is that you want. Okay, guys, this is very, very simple. You have something in your life that you know has been, maybe catastrophic in the past, that hasn't worked out for you in the past. And then you have something that there's been good memories. Maybe it's not the best thing in the world right now. Maybe it's a bit rocky right now. But you have to choose, which direction do you go in? Which do you nurture? Because the one that you nurture will grow. If something has been extremely troubling, you have to be realistic with yourself. You have to take that step back and say, look, in totality of how long I've known this person, or of how long I've worked here, what have my memories been, on a percentage scale of good and bad? Is it 50-50? Has it been 80% bad, 20% good? If the bad is anything over like 20%, you really got to be realistic with yourself. Is it worth it? Even if you're getting paid good money, is it worth it? Okay, I don't care if you're making $5 million a year. If you're unhappy, you don't, that doesn't give people the power to tell you what you can and cannot do. You have to be realistic with what you want, because that's what you'll be happiest in life, just going the route of what you want. Okay, so you have that. Now you have to ask yourself, okay, what's going to be best here? And if you guys are in a place where you're arguing with someone, even if you want to really be with them, or if you want to go towards a new job and you really want to work on that, how are you speaking things from your mouth when you talk to this person? Because there's something here that you guys are excited about, that you want to go towards, although there is a temptation. Okay? If you're talking to someone saying, look, you're a piece of shit, I don't trust you, I remember what you did, you have been a menace to my life, but there's still that love that you have for them, how do you think they're going to react to that? Do you think they're going to say, oh wow, you just called me a piece of shit, let me go out and write a song that's going to change the world, let me go run a marathon? No. You're slowly, mentally, verbally, emotionally deteriorating this other person. Okay, and this is for, I'm not saying that you guys are the ones doing this. It could be someone doing it to you, but something you have to be aware of. So if you want something that's going to be good, how are you speaking to this thing? How are you putting things into the universe? Whatever it is that you want from a person, from a job, speak it. If someone's not up to par, say, look, I know that there's struggle here, but I know how powerful you can be. I know how loving you can be. I know what your strong traits are. Work on that. Build that. Okay? And that was my mistake in the past. Anytime I'd get mad with, a significant other, or I'd, get into an argument with friends, I'm like, you ain't shit, bitch. And I'm, just throwing everything at them that I don't like about them. And I'm wondering why things don't work. Things aren't going to work if you're constantly being reminded of all the shitty things you've done in your life. We all make mistakes. We all fuck up. But we can, right now at this moment, say, look, I'm done. I want to change. I want something new. And I'm going to go get that. So guys, this is completely up to you. Are you going to go towards the temptation? Or like I said, are you going to turn, the AC on so that you can get a nice breeze indoors and fix your problems at home? Okay. So a lot to think about here, Virgo. Now, for those of you who are interested in following my Instagram, High Vibrations 44. For anyone that is looking to get a personal reading with me, please listen to everything I'm about to say so you know exactly what to expect. So the wait time right now for personal readings is anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks. The link is in the description below, highvibrationswithliz.com. Now, for anyone that does need to hear from me much quicker, there's 2 other options on the page. One, you can get an emergency reading. You'll hear from me within 2 days. Okay, excluding Sundays or holidays. And then I have an option called Quick Question. It's just $10. You can just say, hey, Lissette, should I wear the red or green dress on Friday for this date? And I will answer you. Okay, so you guys can do that. Now, on my website, when you guys go to book a reading, it is going to take you to a calendar where you can select the day and time. I do not go by that calendar. I write it under every single reading. Unfortunately, it's something that the website platform I use, it makes me put that there, because I guess it's for like people that can have like massage places and stuff like that to book their, you know, massages or services, whatever. So I don't use that. I deal with a high volume of people, guys, and if I had to work when other people wanted me to work, it would just never be fluid. I'd always be scattered. I'd always be super, super behind. So I like to just sit down. You know, if I wake up at 6 in the morning, I like to work from like 6 to 1 o'clock and just get things out. A lot of people aren't up at that time, so I like to just do things my way so that I can get them out faster. So please do not go by that calendar. If you get the regular reading, 3 to 4 week wait. If anything changes for that reading, just email me and I'll, you know, apply it to the reading when I get to it. Emergency reading, you'll get it within 48 hours, the question as well. Now, for those of you that are just better with texting and not even wanting to, you know, email or anything like that, if you are an iPhone user, I'm on an app called Instant Go where you can literally just text me a question. My link is in the description as well. So you guys can download that app and ask me whatever it is that you want. One question at a time, but guys, get straight into the question because it will charge you per character. So I just wanted to charge you like $100 for one question, okay? So guys, I love y'all. Good luck with everything. Be smart, guys. You have an escape route. You have something that's good. Cherish it. Build it. Nourish it. All right? I love y'all. Take care.